All right, drone video for a 6.5 acre property at Hawks Roost. This is an early spring video. Really good time of year to look at a property because before all the leaves are on the trees, you can really see how it lays. And this one lays excellently. This property is about half hardwood and half cedar trees. So interesting tract. The south half at some point was an open meadow, and it wasn't farmed or wasn't used as pasture, or for whatever reason it wasn't maintained as a meadow, so it's grown up into cedar trees, and you've got hundreds of mature cedar trees. And then the north part of the property is mainly hardwood, although a few cedars up by the road as well. Oh, it's a little glitchy here for some reason. We're spinning around. We just took off. We're looking down at the road at the north side of the property, and when we look up, we're going to be looking southerly at the property. In about 10 seconds here, we're going to switch over quickly to a still photo to show you how this is situated, and then we'll do a topo map, and then we'll cut back to the rest of the video. But the still photo should be helpful as we look at this. So you can see just a few of the leaves are coming out. Quite a bit of large timber. These tracts were logged several years ago. This one particular tract wasn't really logged heavily at all. There we're looking at the property outlined in red. Drone is taking off from the easement road at the north side. This is a wintertime aerial, so you can easily tell the cedar trees from the hardwoods. The north part mostly hardwoods, the south part mostly cedars. When we switch over to a topo map in a minute, you'll see that this lays extremely nicely, with the highest part being where those cedar trees are, which gives you the option for a beautiful private building site at the south corner of the property. Very close to Highway 14, as you can see. Oh shoot, it's only showing the top part. Okay, it's kind of going down. The white area indicates that at some point this was open meadow, probably back in the 50s when these topo maps were made. Southeast corner is the highest from the road. It's fairly level right there at the road. And you really have to get back into the property before it really starts to slope up at that cedar grove. So right now we're looking southerly. We're actually looking southwesterly. The property is more on the left than on the right. That cedar grove you see off in there. The cedar grove on the left is on the property. And if you look at the aerial map, probably 80 or 90% of that cedar grove is right on the property. We're looking southwesterly. So you're actually basically the left half of the screen right now. You're looking at the property, so you can see how it lays. You can see it looks like some type of trail actually that goes back into the cedar grove. So that's really cool. As we fly southwesterly here, whoever was doing the drone video is going at an angle. So right now we're flying off the property. We're looking next to it. Maybe he wanted to show how close that power line was, because that's only about 300 feet from the property. That is close by. And then as we spin around here and face easterly, well, we're going basically northerly now. And that's good too. We'll get to have a look at that. The white truck is parked on the easement road at the north side. Off to the right you see Highway 14. So this is less than a quarter mile from Highway 14, but very private. And now, as we twist a little bit, now we're looking north. We're really toward the west side of the property, and we're coming in at a little bit of an angle. So I'm actually a little confused by this video. We're starting to basically face easterly. So we're looking at the property. That big cedar grove you see off on the right, that's going to be on the property. That's the south part of the property. You can see how that's higher than the road frontage. So if you wanted a really cool view, that cedar grove would be the place to do that. The video is a little glitchy here. I mean, you can see, even though the property was logged a few years ago, there's hundreds of large hardwood trees and hundreds of mature cedars as well, which is really nice to see. So you've got power nearby. We're just kind of looking at the general area right now. And you can check the interactive map on the listing page. You can play around with that. It's a good way to look at the property and look at the area. Very few tracks we've had like this that have the easement road frontage very close to the paved road, but you're not right on that paved road, so you're not going to have a ton of traffic at all. In fact, the easement road ends just a few hundred yards past this property, so little, if any, through traffic. This will look actually completely different in about 2 or 3 weeks from when this drone video was taken once these leaves come out, because you do have those big hardwood trees. As we mentioned, it was logged a few years ago, so you're going to have some brush and whatnot on the property, hard to even see from the air. But gorgeous tract. Go to the website at InstantAcres.com, complete owner financing. Properties like this really don't last long to have that nice cedar grove and potential view at that south part and easy access to the main road. So we could talk about this tract forever, its location near the National Forest, North Fork River, all that good stuff. But if you do, just go to our website at InstantAcres.com. You can check it out and see all the details if it's still available. InstantAcres.com.